Hello everybody, good morning. How are you doing? I am fantastically well. The sun is shining and the sky is blue and you're a little hard to see. I kind of have to squint to see you because if I open my eyes it hurts. You shouldn't really do that, it's kind of bad for your eyes. I just did it right now as a demonstration for you on what not to do, so please learn from my mistakes and my pain. Things are going very well. We are going to shoot more interviews today like we do pretty much every day, and we just need to keep shooting and keep shooting and keep shooting. And a lot of you guys have asked, why are we shooting so much? But not in a way that's complaining. You're saying that you want to see more. It's like, why is the film only going to be 90 minutes? And how can you shoot hours and hours? I mean, we're actually in the hundreds of hours of footage. I mean, I think we've done close to 100 interviews, excluding all of the viewers, all of you guys that we interviewed at Playlist Live. I think we're getting really close to having 200 hours of footage. But then again, you kind of have to divide that by 2 because there's 2 cameras. So when we say 200 hours of footage, it's because we were, you know, rolling both cameras. So it's not 200 hours of content, it's more like 100 hours of content from 2 angles. But still, it's a lot. And there's a few reasons that we're doing this. If you sit amazing, very talented people down and talk to them, and you talk to them for an hour or an hour and a half, you know that somewhere in there they're gonna say that maybe that one thing that's just gonna give you chills. It's just gonna blow your mind or make you cry or make you laugh like it's hilarious or just totally make you rethink what you thought you knew. That has happened to me so many times while making this film. I learned things that I never expected to learn. Like I've known Shay Carl since 2008. I've known Charles Trippy since 2008. I've known Hank since 2010, I think, and I thought I knew these guys pretty well. That, you know, we had spent a lot of time together, you know, we've chatted before, we've emailed, we've hung out in multiple countries even. And the truth is that when you're hanging out with people and having fun and traveling and traveling or working together or partying or whatever, you're not really getting as intimate as we have been getting during this documentary. We sit people down and I talk to them for 30 minutes before we even start rolling, and I kind of prep them for what it is that we're looking for, what it is that we want to see, the tone that we want to set, and really convince people not to be the performers and entertainers that they are on camera, but to be the honest person behind that, if that makes any sense. And that's really exciting for us as filmmakers, and it's very nerve-wracking for them as entertainers, as YouTubers, because they're normally used to representing one particular side of themselves. I think a lot of us, myself included, you know, when I make a video, I want to put my best foot forward. I want to show people me at my best, and I can edit myself. And almost every YouTuber has been editing themselves for years and years, and we're convincing them, hey, we're going to film you, we're going to ask you deeply intimate and invasive questions, and please trust us with this footage that we're going to own, that we're going to edit to tell this story, and, you know, they need to trust us. And that's, you know, YouTubers aren't used to that. YouTubers aren't used to just being on camera and then walking away. They're used to a certain level of control. And I have personally found, as the one asking the questions, that it takes people about 20 minutes into the interview. Like once we start recording and I start asking questions, it takes people about 20 minutes before they are actually answering the questions the way I want them to be answering the questions. At first they're kind of surface level and they're giving the types of answers that they would normally give to magazines or, you know, radio interviews or whatever types of interviews that YouTubers do. And then I have to kind of convince them, hey, no, like, I want you to elaborate more, and don't just tell me what happened, tell me how it made you feel and what did you think about that, and, you know, and why was that exciting, or why, you know, does that make you nervous or does that make you scared? And those are the types of questions that, you know, I don't think anybody is used to sitting down and just sharing very quickly on the spot with 2 cameras pointed at them and like this big crew who just lit them for hours and put makeup on them. So, you know, we're doing these interviews that are an hour and a half, and it's all good. And if you're a fan of those people, I'm certain you're going to want to see, you know, everything. There's a lot of, something's going on over there, I don't know what it is. But if we can do something special, and that's take all of the best moments from all of these amazingly talented creators, and take all of those sentences that blow your mind, all of those theories and all of those philosophies and all of those ways of looking at YouTube and their careers and the world and viewership, and if we can take all of that and tie that together into one movie the way the world understands movies, which is 1 to 2 hours and put that in a theater, we will possibly for the first time not just accurately convey what the YouTube community is, but dive down deep into it in a way that has never been done before, with a lot of people that I have looked up to for years, a lot of people who have pioneered YouTube, just so many amazing people. And we want to edit this properly and bring it to film festivals and put it in theaters and have people be proud of a thing to point at it and say, that's YouTube. That's all of it. They explained it, finally. So when you're talking to your parents and your parents are like, why are you spending so much time on YouTube? I don't understand. Or you're talking to your friends and you're trying to convince them, man, YouTube's like, it's just so amazing. It's so awesome. And it's so revolutionary and nothing like this has ever existed before, and your friends don't get it. We want to change that. And I know there's some people, some of you might be thinking, well, hey, we don't want our secret little YouTube out into the world. We don't want, you know, the corporations to come and take over and try to make money off of it, and we don't want it to go mainstream. And the truth is that that's already happened. The truth is that that started happening a couple years ago with the rise of all of the different networks. The truth is that big money is already getting involved in YouTube. The truth is that a lot of the top 100 YouTube channels are real celebrities or big brands or big companies. That already happened. It's too late. It's too late to say, oh, YouTube is my small little thing that I don't want the world to know about. YouTube is the world's 3rd most popular website in the world. So any other website that you visit, YouTube is more popular than that, except Facebook. And if we don't make this documentary, someone else is going to, and if they're not YouTubers, they're not going to do it properly. And we feel like we're getting everybody. Now I know you guys have left comments saying, hey, you know, can you please interview this person? Hey, why haven't you gone here yet? Why haven't you gone to England yet? Why haven't you gone to Canada yet? And the truth is that we are going to go to those places. We just haven't organized it yet. What we need to do and what we've done is shoot the bulk of the film, and we're gonna start editing it, and then we're gonna see what's missing, and then we're gonna go get that. And the people that we want to interview that are Canadian, like Epic Mealtime, they're already in LA. Peter Chow, he's gonna be in the documentary. The 2 Andrews from Toronto, Andrew Huang and Andrew Gunnarola, they're going to be in the film, and we want to get as many people as possible in this thing. But just so you know, we are going to be filming up till and including VidCon 2013, which is August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And it's only May, so we have May, June, July, and August left still just for shooting. And Steven needs to be done editing the documentary by the end of August if we want to submit this thing to Sundance. So he needs to be editing it now, which means we needed to shoot the bulk of the interviews up front, which is what we did. We have most of it. And like we pointed out on our flowchart the other day, our main characters are the Vlog Brothers, CTFXC, and Shay Carl and the Shaytards. And we have done those interviews, so Steven can start editing the film and putting it all together, and I'm gonna be right along there with him, editing every day, helping him, like we have transcripts of all of the interviews, and we're gonna, I'm reading through and piecing together exactly what we're gonna fit in and what we have to cut, and that's why I'm staying in LA and why the crew's going home on Tuesday. So don't worry, I'm gonna keep vlogging here. The crew is going to vlog from Toronto, and we will be vlogging in multiple locations every day, and the vlogs won't stop, and we'll also be in them, so don't worry about that. And then I think we're all gonna meet up pretty quickly after that, because June 8th and 9th is a YouTube gathering called Vlogger Fair in Seattle, and I'm pretty sure we're all going to that. So we're only apart for like a couple weeks, and then we're together, and then we're apart for like a couple months, and then we're together, and I'm sure plans will change, because plans change. So that's an update from me on the roof, and now we need to go keep filming.
Oh, good morning! Good morning again to you. How are you? I am at Maker, not just me, but other people. Here's my friend that I made. Here are some other friends that I have.
You're friends with Hitler?
I am friends with, his name is Adolf actually. He goes by Adolf. So there are these glowing things. There's these glowing things, they're called lights. We're using them for this piece of art we are making.
We are at Maker Music right now, which is pretty neat because there's all sorts of recording studios and, you know, mixing boards and stuff to play with. And we were setting up for an interview with Michael Gallagher. We're going to shoot him in this recording room, which has also sort of neat sound deadening gear. And
It's soft. Good.
It's very soft.
I thought it was like art pieces because you know how the Maker logo is like three bar things. I thought it was like the maker thing, and then I was like, why are there so many of them?
You really want to reinforce.
Yeah.
This is really maker.
So we just got a delivery from Maker, and you can really tell I've been getting into this whole lighting business because I just got giddy like a schoolgirl because I was given a huge sheet of diffusion on a roll, and it was like brand new, and I got to open it out of the package, and I got to cut off a piece the size that I wanted it to be.
Yeah, it was like
so exciting.
You were putting it up and you're like, oh, this is so nice.
I was so happy. I have to go show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like now, and that makes me super, super happy because we haven't had diffusion for the lights, and now I'm excited.
That's really exciting.
It's super exciting.
Really exciting.
What?
Having Michael Gallagher here.
What?
Hey guys.
Oh, hi.
I get the fancy light.
Yeah, you do.
Fancy filter paper.
We had to soften you up.
Yes.
So everyone else, you're gonna look prettier than everyone.
I'm wearing enough makeup that I look like Michael Jackson or a different person. I'm excited. You'll be seeing the new face.
Good. I'm glad that makes you excited, because it would be bad if it didn't.
More ways than one.
So after Michael Gallagher, we interviewed Timothy Delaghetto, who had to come in, do his interview really fast, and leave right away. So we didn't get a chance to see him, which is also the same thing that happened to Daily Grace last week. She had like 30 minutes to sit down with us and do her interview and leave, because these people have really busy schedules. But we interviewed Timothy Delaghetto in this room, and now we've got to pack up really fast and get out of here really fast to go film with Kassem G, who also has very limited time. So we're doing 3 interviews today, which is always a lot and tight and very exhausting, and there's not any time for eating or delaying, and sometimes there's not even time to grab the vlog camera and point it at a YouTuber because it's like interview and they gotta go. So sorry you guys didn't get to see him, but you'll see him in the movie, so you know, that's cool. Hey, we're at Kassem's house.
That's a serious vlog camera.
Thank you very much.
We used to do jokes about using like full-on camera rigs as vlogs, but you're doing it.
We have to like overcompensate for being a lot less popular than all of the other vloggers.
Yeah.
How was your interview?
Dude, what time is it? I feel like we started this thing 4 hours ago. It took a lot out of me. And it wasn't because of, I just drank a lot during it.
He did, he actually did. That's not a lie.
No, it was actually, I said this to you a second ago, I just think it was a lot more therapeutic than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was just going to like regurgitate a lot of the, you know, a lot of the stories I say during just regular interviews and press and things like that, but you asked the good questions, so I had to think about it a little bit, and maybe some of the answers, now thinking back, I probably shouldn't have said.
What's your dog's name?
This is Kai.
Hey Kai.
Kai, let's show them uppies. Come on.
No.
That's cute.
Show them uppies.
It's probably a thumbnail right there. Cool, let's get out of here.
Okay.
I'm very hungry.
Me too.
I was hungry 4 hours ago. Very nice.
We just randomly found a dog running around. Buddy, be careful.
Buddy wants to play.
It's so tiny. We're gonna go bring it back because we know where it belongs.
You do daily vlogs, I want them in my subscription box. I wonder who might drop by, even though sometimes it's Canada outside, so don't go away. We're here every day, it's not ApprenticeA, it's ApprenticeA. Oh.